Greetings, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Moon. Welcome to your Akashic Records reading for June 2021 by LightWorker. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please remember to turn on the notification bell. We are going to have another eclipse on June 10. This one is a solar eclipse, and we just had an eclipse on May 26. So right now we are in the period between the two eclipses, and it is said that right now, in between the eclipses, the veil between the two worlds is very thin. This is the perfect time to clear your energy. So for that reason, I am organizing on June 12th via Zoom a group energy clearing. And for those of you who would like to participate and register for it, please email me at lightworker@gmail.com. You do not have to be in person to attend the energy clearing. If you cannot make it on time, you can always feel the energy of the clearing even if you do not attend. And to all of those who are going to register for it, you are going to be receiving a recording afterwards. And because this is such an important month, not only due to eclipses, but there's other planetary movements that are taking place, your whole life will be shifting and changing in the next 6 to 7 months. For that reason, I am making a special video looking into your finances and what could be bringing you luck for the next 6 to 7 months. And for those of you who are interested, the link for that is posted down here below in the show more description box. Please also do notice the other Vimeo link down here below in the show more description box. That other Vimeo link is going to take you to an extended reading for your sign for the month of June for those of you who are interested. And remember that you can always visit my website www.lightworker.com and email me at lightworker@gmail.com. Thank you very much, Aquarius, for allowing me to say this here. Now let's focus on your reading for June 2021. Your whole world will be shaken. For some of you, you may have to deal with one little thing after another thing that may be showing up for you out of nowhere by surprise. You have to pay attention during this time to a bill that could suddenly appear. For some of you, it's going to be about you looking deeper into your expenses. You have to focus on cutting any financial losses. Many of you may be dealing with a family-related situation. You may be dealing with a situation involving land, property, a home, real estate, inheritance. And there's going to be a lot more communication and activities between you, your siblings, different family members, extended family, relatives, and for some of you, even with neighbors. There is a sense that for some of you, you are going to be receiving some good news. When you do receive this good news, you're going to feel so relieved. A job opportunity may be opening up for you. And for some of you, you may have to deal with a job offer. You are going to feel the pressure of time, doing this on time, doing that other thing on time. You may be feeling that you don't have time enough to do everything, or enough time to do everything that you need to do. So any time-sensitive matters could end up stressing you. You're going to find that after all, you are a diamond in the rough. You could be emotionally examining what had brought you here, and some kind of a cycle will finally come to an end. And as this cycle is ending, a lot of your personal issues, personal struggles are coming to an end. For many of you, these struggles or challenges have to deal with your physical body and your health. drastically. Something will be improving in terms of your body and your health. You are surely now headed toward a road of recovery, feeling better. For some of you, the breakthrough is going to be about your emotions, your emotional well being, you understanding better certain emotions, being able to work with the emotions that you currently feel, and being able to transform them, being transformed through your emotions, through the way how you feel, how you interact with others, how do you reach out to others. How do you feel connected to others? There's going to be a crack in the case, or finally you're cracking open a case. This could be a legal case. This could be an investigation. This may have to deal with some important paperwork finally being processed and accepted, or being given the approval seal, something that will be granted to you. For some of you, this could be a visa. It could be in regards to legal immigration and citizenship matters. It could be in regards to some money coming your way that may be in some ways connected to something that has been passed down to you, either money per se or property or some personal belongings that have been passed on to you. You may have to deal with, you have to wait for something to be processed. You may have to wait to hear from a hospital, a sister, a sibling, a parent. You could be waiting to hear from an important institution. It's very important that you also are able to see beyond what is being presented, that you are able to see beyond the veil of illusion. You are going to begin to feel more light-hearted, and you're going to feel that your life is beginning once again, a big reset, a blessed new beginning. This blessed new beginning for many of you Aquarians, it will have to deal or to do with your love life. A blessed new beginning with your love life. Could be interactions with others, could be the possibility of you starting to date again and being more ready and more open towards dating, more open towards a new relationship. Some of you are going to have a breakthrough in terms of you finally being able to accept what has happened and what is currently happened, because by accepting your situation, that is the only way for you to move forward from this point on. For some of you, blessings, joy, what's going to bring you more joy is going to come to you through children. News, information that children are going to share with you. You're going to feel blessed because something good is happening in the life of a child, a grandchild, a niece, a nephew. You could be receiving news about a pregnancy. You could be receiving important information in terms of fertility. And for some of you, you could also be invited to celebrate in a small gathering of some kind. For many of you, you're going to feel that you cannot contain your emotions, your joy. Something that you were hoping for to get, and maybe it didn't pan out exactly as you were hoping for some reason, it may be coming back to you as a second chance. For many of you, you're going to notice that there is that sense of second chances going around for you. You tried once, you failed, you may be trying again. And sometimes, Aquarius, you may have to try until you make it work. You are going to have a tendency to easily cry, but you are also going to feel that You are recreating, you are reinventing yourself, and you are going to feel this time around the hand of God showing up in your life to protect you, to guide you, to bring you that good news, to bring you that useful information, to bring something good in your life. You have been feeling like maybe emotionally you have been all over the place. For some of you, financially, maybe you felt broken, problems here, problems there. For other ones, it could have been maybe your home was falling apart. For some Aquarians, maybe you felt that for some reason you were falling apart, or maybe a relationship that you had, or a friendship that you had was falling apart. Now there's this sense of you reconstructing, building up, creating a new foundation. And this new foundation this time around will be based on a whole new belief system, on something that is more permanent. Anything that you may begin now, whether this new beginning finds you or you initiate this new beginning, will have a sense to be permanent and will have a sense that is going to be the gift that will keep on giving. But at the same time, Aquarius, you have to be very aware of your intention. What is your intention? Do you need an intention? Do you need to go with the flow? Do you have to wait to see how the story will unfold before you make up your mind? Because yes, for some of you, money may be showing up from unexpected sources, but at the same time, you have to be very careful with details, with paperwork. You also have to put in the work. For some of you, you may have to make some kind of a sacrifice to generate a blessing or to make something happen. So in some ways, you're going to feel that you have to lose something to gain something. Many doors will begin to open up for you right now, between now and beginning of July. But at the same time, you may not be aware of the progress that you are making. You could be completely blind to the blessings presented to you, to the opportunities presented to you, or you may not deeply realize and understand that your life is shifting. Pay attention to your messages in your dreams. Your dreams may be very profound, and you may be getting messages in your dreams. Some of you are going to work with the law of attraction. Some of you may be working toward further developing your intuition or your psychic ability. Other Aquarians are going to be focusing on expanding your knowledge or expanding your expertise, your talent, and your skill. And sometimes, Aquarius, you have to understand that it takes another person to show up for you so that you understand where you have been in regards to this person. Where do you stand with this person now? How your life used to be when this person was in your life, and how your life is now. And do not be surprised if after so many years you think that you know yourself, but you may just discover something about yourself that you did not know. That could be something about your ancestry line. This could be some family history that will be uncovered now. This could be you discovering a skill or a talent that maybe you did not know about it. You're going to discover it now, and if you are aware of it, maybe you had no idea about the depth of this talent, how far this talent or this skill is going to go. You have to understand that you have now gained a certain sense of wisdom, and it hasn't been easy for you to gain what you have gained. And for many of you Aquarians, there's going to be a deep need for you to start to share your experience from your point of view, to start to share your wisdom. You may be doing so in a trusting and loving relationship. For some of you, you may be doing so in a therapy session. You may be doing so with an audience. Maybe you're going to speak about matters that you haven't spoken before, that are deeply personal to you. Excuse me. And that's going to generate more interest in an audience that you have, with an audience that you follow. It could be something that you do on social media. You could feel more open to speak up with friends or family, or even with your partner, about your personal struggles and your personal issues. And for many of you, if you look back into your life, you are going to discover some kind of story in which you were forced in some way to survive. And you have to understand that, yes, you are a survivor, but from now on, sometime, excuse me, in the next 6 to 7 months, beginning from now, something will be shifting, because the things that you are struggling to survive from, or for it, now there's going to be this sense that things will be easily granted to you. If you have been feeling lost, like your voice is not heard, you're not being valued, appreciated, respected, all of that is going to be changing. In the workplace, you're going to be getting more respect. Among friends and family, you're going to see that they are much more genuinely interested to see how you are doing, or to share experiences with you, or simply to hear from you. You have been a beacon of light for many people. But sometimes, Aquarius, you don't complain, you don't make a big deal about this kind of stuff, and sometimes somebody else may be coming up to you and saying and telling you the impact that you had on them. They could be emailing you, they may be contacting you in other ways, but something will happen to point out to you your goodness. Okay, because some of you don't seem to, you could be very blind toward your own goodness, what is good about you, and how is it that you positively may be affecting other people. Many of you could now be taking more of a leadership role. You could be put in charge of a family affair, family situations. Somebody's going to put you in charge. You may be in charge of a project. You may be promised or granted some kind of a promotion, therefore being more in charge with your work. You could decide to take a little bit more charge over your life, over your affairs, over your health, over your body, and do something about it. Some of you during this time may showcase some very strong leadership roles, taking over when other people can, or when everybody else is panicking. You will know what to do. And during this time, you may be communicating with a teacher, a professor, a boss, a manager, a supervisor, a higher up, with people in high places and high positions, celebrities, people that maybe are popular or well known in your area. You may be communicating with a spiritual teacher. Some of you actually could be promoted during this time into being some kind of a spiritual teacher. Your finances may be transforming. For some of you, it could be a double-crossed sword, because either something is coming to an end financially. It could be a financial source. It could be something that has to deal with a bank account. It could be the access that maybe you had to some money could be coming to an end. And as that is closing, another financial source will be opening up for you. For some of you, it could be a situation from, from one job going to another job that may be affecting you. And it could be that right now you may be affected by the financial circumstance of your spouse, your business partner, if you have one, someone with whom you are linked financially. It could be that they suddenly lose a job, or they suddenly make more money through their work. So it could go either or, but you're going to feel some kind of a blessing coming to you from someone with whom you are financially linked. If you work with clients or with patients, you could notice during these times that a client or a patient makes some kind of a big exit. Okay, and just like that, another big client may be coming in, or another person of importance, an acquaintance that somehow is going to help you to reestablish yourself once again. This could be a person that speaks very highly of you. They could be getting more clients to you. They may be giving you more business. They could be talking very highly about you to your boss, to your supervisor, to your boss, to your higher ups. Like somehow, acquaintances, people entering your life now are going to help you to put you in your map. Like the person to go to, a person well known for your expertise. Do not hesitate to voice your doubts. You may feel uncertain, you may feel unsure, maybe because you don't know the full story yet, you don't have all of the details. And sometimes it helps just to speak about it, because if you keep everything in right now, it may not be serving you well. And for some of you, I'm getting this sense of falling in love, and your energy is bright and shine, and you feel like a butterfly. And for other ones, I'm getting the sense that finally you are getting out of either a relationship, a marriage, or a friendship that was suffocating. And this may also has to deal with paperwork in regards to it, to a divorce or something else similar to that, like breaking up of our assets, dividing everything. That could be the case for some of you, but you are going to be doing that with a light heart. It's very important that in June you do not beat yourself up, because you are going to be dealing with encounters, people showing up out of nowhere. You are going to be dealing with endings and beginnings that are karmic, that are meant to happen that way. So sometimes, if you notice coincidences, you're running into people, it may not be as simple as that. It could be that you still need to close some kind of a karmic ties with people appearing or reappearing in your life. So in some ways, you are going to be given a chance to see where is it that you come from, where is it that you could be going. You're going to get a sense of your potential, and you're going to get a sense of how bright your future can be from now on, because you have rebuilt you, because you have now a better, stronger sense in your self. So in the midst of this chaos, because yes, there's going to be some kind of a chaos around you, you are still going to have the sense of being blessed. I hope that this is making sense to you. Please do leave me a comment down here below. And yes, of course, you can click in the Vimeo link that's going to take you to the extended reading for your sign. And you may click on the Vimeo link that's going to take you to your finances and luck for the next 6 to 7 months. Email me if you'd like to participate in the group energy clearing on Zoom 12 on June 12th, or if you like to know more about it. You can always visit my website, www.lightworker.com, and of course, email me if you like to book a private personal reading with me. Thank you very much again. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next video, Aquarius. Bye for now.